Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Critical Mass. Well, on the last episode, Marc had trivia questions, and he got 12, possibly 14 correct answers if you take in the asterisks.
And there was much rejoicing.
Worst case scenario, we can say it's 12 out of 18. So let's just see how well Paul does with his movie. He chose Footloose.
Now, wait, before we start, I saw this today. Previous to that, I saw it, when it was released in 84, okay? So, I'm not maybe an expert on this.
I'm going to say I probably know more of these questions you're about to ask than he does.
Stay tuned for the questions. Okay, Paul, are you ready for your questions?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I got my pen. All ready.
Unless, of course, you watched it again.
Marc, correct. Are you ready? Here we go. Question 1. At the beginning of Footloose, what is Ariel doing during her father's sermon?
She's painting her nails.
Correct. She's painting her nails. Who sung the theme song Footloose?
Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins. Marc, you're a music expert. Paul is not, so give him credit on some.
This was basically an ode to Kenny Loggins. Every song was him.
The main character, Wren, played by Kevin Bacon, comes from what Midwestern city?
Chicago.
Chicago. What kind of car does Wren drive?
It's a yellow Volkswagen punch buggy.
Punch buggy.
Punch buggy.
Oh, that brings back memories when I was a kid. Anyone else that used to play that in their car on long driving trips with their parents? Every time you saw a Volkswagen, it was punch buggy.
You're going to have to kick up the difficulty level of these questions, though.
They do, but they are basically on there. There's only so much you can ask about some movies. Who plays the leading lady, Ariel? What actress?
Laurie Singer.
Ooh. I didn't think you would get that one, actually. Didn't think. Bonus points. What series is she famous for being in?
Not a clue.
Fame. She was one of the stars of Fame. When Ariel visits Wren at the mill, we see him loading bags onto a pallet. What's in those bags?
I think it's a flour mill.
It is a flour mill. It's actually a cotton mill, but they're loading flour into it.
Yeah, see, I didn't get that. I looked it up, and it said cotton mill. I don't think it's a cotton mill. I think it's a flour mill.
Yeah, they say it's a cotton mill, but it's flour anyway in the movie. All right. How did Ariel's brother die?
Car crash? Well,
what were they doing?
They were coming back over a bridge, and they went off a bridge.
Okay.
It is the whole setup for the movie, so if you didn't get that, I'd be worried.
Ariel takes Wren to a secret place. What's it called?
The yearbook.
Oof. I really didn't think you'd get that one. Did you get that one, Marc?
No.
No. That was a good question to get, boy.
You almost had me on that.
Here's one, a little tougher. Who originally auditioned for the part of Ariel? A major singing star.
How does watching this movie give me the answer to that question?
It doesn't.
No, tell me the answer to my question I just asked you.
I'll put an asterisk beside it, Mr. Mark. But go ahead. Just try and guess. Try and think back to the era this movie was made and think of a major musical star.
Was it Olivia Newton-John?
No.
It was probably the same answer as
Bigger than Olivia Newton-John.
the
Bigger.
Grease question. Marie Osmond.
Bigger than Marie Osmond. Madonna was the reason.
Okay, well,
And
that
she-
shouldn't be a question.
She backed out because she signed on for another movie. Otherwise, it would have been played by her.
Wow. Glad I watched the movie to get that answer.
Some people. What controversial book does Wren say is a classic in any town?
Slaughterhouse-Five.
Correct.
Wow.
What article of clothing does Willard make fun of? Of Willard's clothes does Wren make fun of?
Oh, his lady hat.
His hat. What does he say about the hat?
He says,
They sell men's clothes where you got that?
Yeah, nice hat. Do they sell men's clothes? Where they got? Yeah.
that was good. It was funny.
Which future Sex and the City star has a supporting role in this movie?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
After Chuck beats up Ariel, she calls Wren. What gift does she give him for helping her?
Music box. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, you're getting way too many right.
What town does the movie take place in?
Well, I see Beaumont First Christian Church, so I'm gonna say Beaumont.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know what movie it is, what town it is, though. What song from the movie became the biggest hit that year?
How does watching the movie help me with that?
Do you know the songs in the movie?
There were lots of big songs in the movie.
This one was the biggest.
Great.
I'll also give you a clue. This was asked in another trivia question before as well. That's why I kept it in here. So you should already know the answer because you've already answered the question.
Well, I guess it's Footloose then.
I think it's
Incorrect.
let's hear it from a boy, and let's hear it for the boy.
Let's hear it for the boy.
So how did I answer that before?
You answered Footloose and got it incorrect.
What?
You answered Footloose. It was multiple choice and you answered Footloose. You got it wrong.
When are we talking about?
One of our other trivia questions. And Mark, you just disappeared.
Yeah, my phone battery is having an issue.
All right. Complains when they're about the movie. Complains when there's songs. Complains.
Okay, you know what? You can ask me a question about any, like, what song was playing at this time. That's fine. That's in the movie.
Okay, I got some bonus questions at the end of this if you want some tough questions that I would come up with. Here we go. All right.
Oh, good. They're not the basic questions you've been giving them the whole trivia.
Finish this sentence. My daddy hates me wearing these what?
Boots.
Kind
Red
of
boots.
red boots. What does Chuck challenge Wren to?
Chicken race with tractors.
Chicken race? A game of chicken with tractors.
They called it in the movie. They said chicken race.
Finish this sentence then. A time to laugh, a time to weep, a time to mourn, and a time to what?
Dance.
Actually, it's sing. No, okay, sing.
And this is our time.
Oh, good. You're good.
Yeah. Why does Wren visit Reverend Moore in his home?
To ask if he could take Ariel to the prom.
Correct. You must have watched this movie like right before coming on in the air here. Like an hour ago.
No, I watched it when I told you what movie it was going to be.
Who sticks up for Wren at the town council and says he has the right to speak?
Buy more.
And who is she?
Ariel's mom.
The Reverend's wife.
Yeah. Okay.
That too.
What is the name of Ariel's abusive boyfriend?
Chuck.
You better have gotten that right. It was one of the questions before that. What does Chuck challenge Wren to? It's not looking good, Marc.
Well, look at the questions you're asking. You've got answers to the questions in past questions.
Well, one. And he still had a harder time with that one than the other ones. But then again, he did not proclaim to be a Back to the Future expert.
I would say the difficulty level of the questions you asked me were much more intense than the questions you're asking him.
Paul, what song is playing during the chicken race?
I'm holding out for a hero.
Correct.
Holding out for a hero.
He's doing pretty good. Because he does not know music, so I'd say that's pretty good. But even if we give you those 2 points, Marc, from the last movie, and we take off the 2 questions that Paul is upset about, he still beats you by 2.
Do you have bonus questions for me?
No.
But you have bonus questions for him.
No, I just thought of that one when he says, well, tell me a song from the movie. So okay, let's see if you know. What song was playing during the chicken race?
I can tell you what song was playing in each of the different things. Like,
oh yeah, when he does the exercise dance there, what song's playing?
oh sure, now you asked me. Never.
Well, I'd have to say pretty good, Paul, considering you don't watch it. It's not really a movie from your era. It's an older movie. You watched it recently, but still pretty good. Marc, I will admit, some of your questions were a lot harder.
You think?
Okay, now
The
Marc,
name of the backup band that was in the movie for a whole 10 minutes?
That was a good question. Well, there you go. Unfortunately for Marc, the streak is still alive. I will say, though, he did pretty darn good because those were some tough questions. How did you guys do? Because I probably would have got quite a few of them wrong had I not prepared the test myself. So I guess fair is fair, Marc. Maybe I'll give you a movie next time and you can challenge me.
Sounds good.
And you can make them as hard as you want. I guess fair is fair. Let's see. Play along next time. See if I do any better. I got to beat, I guess, 14, really 12. But 14, we'll say, out of 20 questions that Marc prepares next time. Congratulations, Paul, for cheating as well as you did. Until next time, why not check out some more of our content down below. Until next time, we'll see you on the channel.